Greetings and good evening, my dear esteemed guests and my beautiful subscribers. It is me, of course, Lightliger here, and today we are going to be exploring the DeFi ecosystem on Celo's chain, which is an EVM-based crypto made for mobile users first in mind, although all of their dApps are working perfectly in desktop as well. And Celo kind of was envisioned from the initial concept that Facebook's Libra was doing, so having a bit of a focus on stable coins, and that's why you have CUSD and CERO as well, which are a key integral part of their ecosystem in Celo. And there's obviously a lot of big partners already involved, and they just announced like was it 100 million or 10 million grants for multiple DeFi projects out there. And we're going to be exploring some of the existing players in this space, but there's going to be other players like Aave, which is going to be implementing Celo very soon with rewards on their platform. So stay tuned for that as well. But let's get started. So the first kind of like a swapping protocol on their ecosystem is called OoopsSwap, and this as well is kind of made mobile first DeFi exchange. So this is your kind of go place to swap your CUSD or Celo or any type of wrapped assets into the assets that you're basically looking to trade. There's multiple login systems here. MetaMask is something you can use, obviously, since it's an EVM-based blockchain, but also they have their own system called Valora, which I've heard good stuff about previously. So here I can basically log into the platform, and I can easily just make swaps between my Celo to other assets that are being supported on the platform. There's also farms as of right now available, or at least there was at some point, to basically get their governance token, which is known as Ube, which comes from the name OoopsSwap. But this is definitely the swapping platform you want to look into. Here are some pools available, and so these are, something you can look into. Is there actually one for USD and Euro? Perhaps not, but that would probably be the most safest version you can basically go with. But let's move on into the list because we have quite many here to discover. Then we have Moolah, and I like the name. Moolah, it's not that's money. And this is basically a lending platform, and you can loan Celo, CUSD, and CEROs here. And one thing I really want to mention is that a lot of the DeFi ecosystems are revolving around the dollar, and there just simply isn't any really. In Ethereum, for instance, you have like one stable coin, which is the Stasis, and nobody is supporting it anywhere. No loaning, low lending opportunities available for that token. So I'm very interested in whenever there's an like a Euro stable coin, because even though Euro is a fiat shitcoin, it's still better fiat than the dollar is. And that's why I'm really always skeptical about having these dollar-based stable coins, because dollar is already so shaky. But these are not the highest interest that you can get, but then again, there's no native currency as of right now, which might speculate that they might be launching one in the future. So if you're in for an airdrop, you might want to go into Moolah and give out some money here. And the APY on Celo is 0% right now, might be rising up in the more future as the ecosystem starts to grow. And these percentages are not super competitive, obviously, but still something to look into, better than to have them lying around on your wallet, I guess. Next up we have PullTogether, which is something we have talked about in the channel in the past, and I love it. I absolutely love the design and the concept that they have built out. Definitely go check out my review about it. But they have now recently added Celo pools here for CERO and CUSD, and you basically get a 30% APR on the Euro one and 26% on Celo, on CUSD. So these are paid in Celo, and plus there is that weekly raffle, which will be split up between a lot of people here. So the odds to win between 30 people is pretty nice odds, and I think my odds are like 1 out of 700 or something, but this is something that I'm definitely going to be adding more money into as time goes on. But definitely another one very lucrative opportunity for you people, because the fiat is going to be losing their value, but you're going to be getting more and more and more of the Celo, so I think that's a very good deal. Then there's a privacy application which allows you to do private transactions by transforming your Celo into our Celo. And I've used a couple of similar types of applications in the past. There's obviously a fixed amount here, how much you have to move Celo in order to trade it. And this is for obvious reasons, to increase privacy. There's magic passwords. People who have used similar applications are a bit more familiar with them. They also had an airdrop where, in case you had Tornado Cash, airdrop on Ethereum, you should be able to claim these POOF tokens. So definitely something to look into in case. And there's an LP dual row. Okay, I don't know what this is about, but definitely something to also dig into if you like your privacy. And there's not like super many assets here. Maybe in the future we are gonna be getting the stable coins, which obviously we want to have here, but let's hope that they're going to be adding them in the future. But let's move on. We have Churro Finance. Also don't have a token, so who knows? They might be giving you well, a potential airdrop in the future. Who knows? But this is going to be basically a staking pool of sorts in like a web interface. 5% APY on your Celo. Pretty good. I don't know if that's the normal rate or whatever, but I take it. And obviously it's not the highest one, but this is a lot more secure because this is the actual real staking, so it can't be like hacked or anything. So this is very, very good. And here you can see a bit of the delegators and delegates, sorry, that you can look into, our validators. I don't really we can use one word for them, but whatever. And here's a bit of an explanation how everything works, activating your votes, profits, and everything like that, which are compounded to this system. So this might mean that this might be higher than the normal staking. I could be wrong about that, but I haven't had a time to look into it. But let's move into our final project in this list, which is called Symmetric. And this is a pretty interesting one because it is a fork out of Balancer. And, obviously in the channel I have talked about a lot of impermanent loss. And with Balancer, it's more interesting because you have dynamics where you can have pools with 3 different coins and things like these. And this is, by the way, available also on XDAI. And this is also on Celo. And this is going to be expanding into future things. In the future, you're going to have more chains added here. Low gas fees, customizable pools. Anybody can launch their pool as far as I know. And DAO governance, supported networks right now, Celo and XDAI. And I might actually participate on the XDAI side of things as well. And here are some of the pools. And there's a swapping thing. I'm not going to be showing it because it's just traditional, normal stuff. But here you have things like Euro and USD. So you can actually like profit and participate on the pools here for Euro and USD. And that's pretty good for me at least. And what else do we have here as well? There is one that has also Celo in it, so 33% for all 3. So they're different, and I think you can also, the way it works, that I can only just provide liquidity onto the one asset. I don't have to add to all the 3. So I think that's at least how Balancer works. But I haven't tried this out to the fullest degree. And also, I was not able to find or see. I think they do have their own token, though. I could be wrong about that. But if they don't have it, well, maybe you're in for one airdrop or release in case you're going to be providing now. And then there's a last application, which is called Cresco. Not out yet here. But you can sign up for their email and see when they're going to be launching their project. And obviously, as I said earlier, I think it was SushiSwap, Aave, and others are going to be getting those grants from Celo to build Celo-based, protocols in DeFi. So that's pretty interesting. But thanks for watching. Obviously, Celo is a new chain, and you can learn more about it on their website at celo.org. You can obviously send me some NFTs, tokens, rewards as well to this address. Also, if you want to, get a customized review or overview tutorial for your project in Celo, you can drop me an email at lightliger@protonmail.com and maybe we can work something out. But until then, I will be seeing you guys on the next video, whenever it may be. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.